Thank you so much for joining this edition of Peace Talk with Mercy. Mr. Chidi, please, if you are on the show, let me know so that I can try to invite you again, or you send me an invite. I hope this time around you can see me. But let me try to see if I can access you to invite you. I've not been able to access anyone to invite, so I'm hoping Mr. Chidi, we are back. Thank you so much, Jibams. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who have joined. Please let me know that you're watching. Do me a thumbs up or a hi, something to let me know you're watching. Oh, Mr. Chidi is here. Okay, thank you, Mr. Chidi. Please, can you send a request? Femi Ayedele, thank you so much for watching this edition of Peace Talk with Mercy. Thank you, Femi. Thank you, everyone. So, what tribes do you belong to? Are you one of those agitating for your own country, or you believe that Nigeria is stronger together and we need to get united? No request leak. Wow, wow, wow. What is up? Okay, Mr. Chidi, I have sent you, so I have sent you a request. You just need to accept it and you will come on board. I hope this works this time around. Thank you, everyone watching. And oh, my guest is here.
Oh
I'm
my
glad.
God.
I'm
Oh
glad
my,
you're
it's
finally connected. Mr. Chidi, good afternoon.
it is so crazy. Thank you. Good afternoon. I was like, oh my goodness. I what is happening?
With this whole technology thing, once in a while, you really have to be patient to ensure that you do the right things to connect.
I
But
know,
I'm
I
glad
know.
we finally connected.
Yes, yes, Mercy.
So how
So
are you doing?
I am good, Mercy. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for taking this big risk to invite me to your show. Ah, let me go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was going to okay. I was going to say you didn't send me a profile, so you would tell us a bit about yourself. But let me just let my guests know our topic for discussion today is addressing marginalization in order to foster peace in Nigeria. Do you feel marginalized as a Nigerian? Please let's hear from you. But my guests will be able to talk to us how we can bridge the gap and ensure that we are all on the same page to able to fight for one Nigeria. Am I right, Mr. Achidi?
Okay, so those are some of the things that we are going to have to correct, while I'm on your show, because it's your show. You have a right
Yeah.
to present your show the way that it suits you, and I don't hold it against you. But then, now that I'm on your show, I'll get a chance to correct some things. It's easy for people to say, oh, people who follow me, people who are like very close to me, they'll even be surprised by the write up that you put there. But you see, you're not wrong in so many ways, but then not exactly correct in so many ways. You see, the way I'm dressed, the way I'm looking, that is the kind of Chidi you're used to. A Chidi who has fought so hard to right from my school days. We fought so hard to make sure that things go well and everybody is equally treated in Nigeria. A Chidi who started agitating from the diaspora for a change in the way things are done in Nigeria. And then people challenged me and people like me and Omoyele Sowore when we started the Take It Back movement, and they said, if you're serious, come back to Nigeria. And so we took up the challenge. We left our families. I came to Nigeria. You interviewed me that time. I spent 7 months campaigning to be governor of Enugu State because people said we were not serious. I walked the streets of Enugu. I went to every nook and cranny, every village, markets, square, everywhere I went around on my foot. We said, this is what is going on. This is what you need to do. Trying to keep Nigeria together, trying to point out the irregularities of the thing, the marginalization, the intimidation that's going on in Nigeria. We tried all of that. But the Chidi that you know now, or the Chidi that you should understand now is a Chidi who thinks that right now I am no longer about, I'm not talking about peace, special apologies, or I'm not talking about peace in the way that you preach it, but I'm not talking about anarchy also. I'm trying to say that the peace that we have, the peace that we enjoy, the peace that was ours as Nigerians has been taken away from us. So I am for a Nigeria where people have a right to decide what they want to do. So I support people who agitate for Biafra. I support people who agitate for Duduwa. I support people who agitate for a tiny piece of a mountain, a river, whatever they want. I support it 1,000 times. That does not mean disunity. It is actually a stronger form of unity, because if people are united in their cultures, in their beliefs, in their way of life, then we can have a better Nigeria. And a better Nigeria is a Nigeria where everybody's freedom is guaranteed. The kind of Nigeria we have now doesn't guarantee anything for you. So let us keep that Nigeria aside and let us go back. However we want to do it, it is the peaceful thing to do. And my slogan, and that's what I put when I was advertising your show, is that if you want peace, you have to be ready for war. So I am at that time where you say, Chidi, are you calling for war? By all means, if that is what will settle the case. I hope I'm not scaring you. And for that, I didn't want to disappoint you. So I wanted to come looking like a gentleman so that you don't feel bad. But that is not... That's not how I. That's not how I come on my shows now. So let me be in my real person so that we can discuss this thing. I told you that you're taking a risk by bringing me on your show, but you did well.
It's a good risk, but I think it's needed. I believe in dialogue, from both ends. We need to hear ourselves and understand ourselves better. So I am glad you came as a gentleman. And I believe that we can talk. Yes, I believe that we'll end, on the note of peace. So whatever you need to air, you are talking on behalf of many people who feel aggrieved and marginalized. So it's okay for you to air and pour out whatever the issues are, But I know that at the end of it all, it is peace that we need. It is peace that will lead us to that place we need to get to as a people. So you're welcome to Peace Talk with Mercy, Mr. Chidi. I am not threatened, by the aggression and how you came with a bang. I know we are going to have a beautiful discussion.
Let me tell you something, my dear sister. You know you are my super sister. We go way back. Listen, Mercy. There is, you see, we have peace already. This is not our problem at all. The problem is that somebody came and took our peace. I think I'm echoing on your side. I don't know. I'm hearing myself.
You're what? Are you echoing?
I'm on your side. I don't know why.
Let me see if I can reduce my volume, but I hope it won't affect anything.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you still hear me?
I don't know. No, I can hear you, but I hear you, but it looks like I hear myself too.
Wait, let me see. Let me put up some
other people. If other people are okay, that's fine.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you everyone who have joined the discussion already. Please, I need the feedback from you. Can you hear my guest clearly? Is it echoing or is it cracking? Please let us know what the situation is like, please. I can see you, Victoria of Biageli. Thank you so much for joining this discussion. My mentor, my old friend and support, Mrs. Siteke. Thank you so much for joining. G-Bams, please let me know. Is it echoing from my guest side? Mr. Chidi, can you talk again?
Okay, yeah.
Can you talk again? G-Bams, is my guest echoing?
If they say
guys
it's
talk
okay,
to
then
me. Yeah, I'm here to get a feedback.
okay, it's okay. Let's continue and whatever it is, I'm sure they'll
Okay,
be
but
able
Mr.
to tell us.
Chidi, Mr. Chidi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you, Mercy.
Okay, let's put our discussion in some kind of perspective now. Let's just hit on with the question. And I would like to know, really understand, when we talk about marginalization, what is it like for you? And in the Nigerian context, what would it be like to be marginalized? What is the definition of marginalization, and how do Nigerians feel marginalized?
Let me tell you how I feel marginalized. I can't speak for other people. Totality begins at home. I am Chidi Wanyanwu from Uzala in Enugu State. I am an unapologetic Igbo man who is proud of being an Igbo man. Now, I feel marginalization by way of waking up and realizing that for a long time, I cannot explain why in the eastern part of Nigeria where I come from, is it in education? When you look at things like JAM or other entrance examinations, people from my area will make good grades. They will make 350, 300 and this, over 400 in entrances. And there will be 3,000, 4,000 of them. They will not get into federal institutions. But in another part of Nigeria, people will make 20. People will not even take that exam, but they will go into federal universities, federal institutions, they graduate and they get jobs before they even graduate. If that is not marginalization, I don't know what is marginalization. So people who are intelligent, people who have
can you hold on a bit? There's a lot of complaint around.
That's what I said.
Yeah, so I doubt if people can hear you clearly at all. So we are going to try to resolve that. Can you check your volume, because my volume here is on 0. Can you check your volume and any other gadget around? Even my last discussion, there was a complaint around the echo. I don't know what causes that kind of.
No, let me tell you what causes it. Okay, from your side, do you have more than one device that is monitoring this? Okay, so you're monitoring it. Okay, so have you? No, you have to switch off one of them completely and use only one. If you're using two phones, you're using only one phone. Okay, so you need to turn down the audio as much as you can. I don't know. I hope it doesn't make you not to hear me. But if you turn down your audio, then maybe you won't be hearing me, because what's happening is that I'm feeding back into your microphone.
Is it better now? I turned down the volume. Is it better?
Okay. Now it's much better. But if you can turn it down a little bit more, can you still hear me?
If I might not hear you that way.
Okay.
Okay, can you talk now?
Okay, can you still hear me?
But are you still
Yes.
the echo?
No, from my side it's okay. The echo has reduced. But can you hear me?
Faintly, not clearly.
You know what?
Let me put on volume and see. Okay, can you talk now? Let me put on
Okay.
volume and see. Okay, can you talk now?
Okay.
Yeah, let's just continue this way. I reduced the volume to half and I can hear you, so let's just try.
Okay. So what I'm saying, mercy is this. Education-wise, that is what marginalization is. But let me bring it back to something that is recent. I don't know if you saw the photographs that they showed when they say they opened Enugu International Airport. I don't know if you saw those pictures. If you were from that area and you know what the international airport is in other parts of Nigeria, and these are carnival airports, it's one of the oldest. I wonder how you will feel. I wonder how you will feel if you go through the roads, the express road that joins the east to the western part of Nigeria. I wonder how you will feel if you went on that express road right now. I wonder how you will feel if you know Onitsha. You know how big Onitsha is. You know that people of the east are businessmen, they are traders. But they would have to import their goods. They are the ones that import container. Chief Obi, Chief Okeke, Chief 2030 container. You know very well that he's the one that brings in container. But you make him go to Lagos to go and clear those containers. Then put it in a trailer. Then drive it back to Onitsha. Again. Meanwhile, he has Port Harcourt. He has Calabar. You can dredge River Niger and bring it to him. But you refuse to do that. So he sends all his boys and everything to Lagos. So that he can sell the things from the container wholesale when they come back, because it's expensive for him. You turn around tomorrow and you tell him, leave Lagos. You're driving him. You're beating him up. You fight a war with him. Whatever caused the war, let us even say blah, blah, blah. At the end of the war, you say no matter how much he has in his account, you give him only £20, I mean £25. Only, it doesn't matter how much he has in his account. But yet, he uses that £20. He begins to work hard. And he takes off. He goes to Kano. He goes to Kaduna. He goes to Sokoto. He goes to the evil forest where nobody has ever gone to. He buys land. He develops the place. He is the one that owns all the stuff in the market. Because without him, your market, what is your market? You are the one that he's the one you're building the market for. He does all of that. But the day a wife beats a husband, and the village people of the wife come to fight the husband, they leave the village people and they go to the Igbo man's shop and they destroy it and they loot it. The day two people are playing football and one of them slaps the other person, none of them is Igbo, they settle their case in the Igbo man's shop. If that's not marginalization, I don't know what it is. River Niger is about 10 kilometers. 10 kilometers across. But you have not been able to build the second Niger bridge. In 2020, you still have that steel bridge existing there. And it's taking you how many years? You just put a concrete slab about 10 kilometers. Do you know how long the Third Mainland Bridge is? So there are tons and tons. Okay, even if we did not believe you that you're marginalizing us, somebody who calls himself your leader, General Muhammadu Buhari, comes on national TV. No, sorry, not national TV, international TV, because the whole world was watching him. And they ask him about marginalization. And he says, of course, you don't expect that people who didn't vote for me, I will do something for them. No, naturally, I'm going to do more for the people that voted for me and not do anything for the people that didn't vote for me. So when you look at all of these things, and you see that we have a constitution that protects people's rights, and then the people one day they wake up and they say, the way this our marriage is going, I don't like it too. And they say the constitution says that I have a right to say I don't do again. The constitution says I have a right to express myself. I have a right to lawful assembly. So they form things like IPOB to pursue, their own welfare. You tell them that they're a terrorist group. You go to where they gather in a primary school. All this is happening in the East. Where they are clapping and singing. You surround them. You kneel down like people who are going to shoot people in the firing squad. And you open fire on unarmed citizens. And you kill them. The same military. Members of your military. They call you on the phone. They say, Oga, we are within sight of Boko Haram. We can even see their leader. What should we do? We need an order to finish them. You radio them and you say abort mission. The guy say, what do you mean, sir? Why should we abort mission? You want to finish Boko Haram. You say abort mission. But not only that. On their way back, they are ambushed. And their men are killed. The next day, you tell them to go back to retrieve their men. They tell you no, why should we go? We didn't get air support. We didn't allow us to finish them. And for saying that you court-martial these people. You refuse to declare Boko Haram as a terrorist group. You refuse to declare Fulani Herdsmen as terrorist group. You refuse to describe ISWAP as terrorist group. You come to the vigilante that is in the east. You tell them that they should surrender their arms. But you allow men to Allah to form a vigilante group that will even operate in the east. And you allow them to arm themselves. Many other things that are happening. That is what makes me feel marginalized. Because that same thing that you see you provided for me in your constitution. When I try to exercise it, you turn around and you shoot me and you kill me. So right now, my dear, it is the government that you need to talk to about peace. Not the citizens. We have always been peaceful. It is you want to drink water and keep the cup. But they don't want. So if you want peace, you have to be ready for war. So right now, anyhow they want it. Because we're already walking dead. We're already dead in Nigeria. So many people who are living.
Okay, Mr. Chidi, thank you so much. You spoke extensively on how you feel marginalized. And apparently you spoke for a tribe. I know there are several other tribes and people who feel marginalized, but you spoke mostly for the Igbo people. And that is really like the group of people who are really agitating for their own republic and all of that. But I would like to say that the call for war, should be pedaled down on, because we've experienced war before and we know it is never a good thing. So this discussion we are having, you being able to express what the grievances are, and then also getting back to government to ensure that these things are addressed, I think is the best way forward to a peaceful revolution. And my next question is going to come from, you got that?
No.
Did you hear me?
No. I heard you.
Did you hear what I said?
No, I heard what you said, Mercy, but let us put this in perspective. Okay. I deliberately went back to start from my own area. But you are an Idoma person. Would you tell me that the Idoma people feel well represented? They feel equally treated like the rest of Nigeria. Would you stand here in your program to tell me that your people feel so grateful for the way or the kind of treatment that they've gotten from the country Nigeria? Would you say that?
That is why I said that this marginalization thing cuts across. It's not just about the Igbos or Yorubas or a specific tribe. Most Nigerians feel marginalized in one way or the other. Even within the same states, different tribes feel like they're oppressed by, the larger tribe or whatever, gives rise to that feeling of marginalization. So the marginalization issue cuts across. But you spoke mostly about, the issues that has to do with the Igbo, which is the more paramount in Nigeria because they are the ones really agitating. And I know that there's a kind of history to that, which I'm going to, ask from what happened from history.
You know why I said that? Mercy, you know why I said that? And, I told you took a risk by inviting me to your program, but I really
it's a risk that I'm willing to take.
Thank you for doing that. Yes. I'm impressed. Look, Mercy. The reason why you even see me in Revolution Now is not about Biafra. Revolution Now is about everybody in Nigeria. It is Biafra, it's Oduduwa, it's Middle Belt, it is all of that. But the reason why you see me talk about Biafra inside Revolution Now is that it is not me that will come and tell you, Mercy, how you feel as an Idoma person in your relationship with the TV man inside Benue State. It's not for me to tell you. I want you to see me and see the passion with which I talk about my people. I want you to be inspired, to be able to speak about what you are feeling and do it for your own life.
That would be like I'm being tribalistic or just being, focused on myself and all of that. But no, we are driving somewhere. We are driving somewhere because the aim of this is to be able to outline the issues that makes Nigerians feel marginalized, and then come to a place of the right actions to take to solve that. I know the slogan you use about if you want peace, be ready for war. But honestly speaking, how many Nigerians are ready to fight war? Or we are saying people should lose their lives, properties should be destroyed just to have a better Nigeria.
Let me explain very well. No. I don't want to be taken out of context. What I've used is a statement that is supposed to invoke some reaction.
Yeah.
If you have armed robbers around your area, and these armed robbers have guns, and the police will never come around your house, and this is your ancestral land, the best thing for you to do is to prepare yourself. If it is cutlass that you can get, you better get that cutlass and keep. If what you believe in is spiritual warrior, That is the kind of war that you want to prepare for. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, if you want to protect the peace of your family in a place where people around you are coming to take what belongs to you, you need to prepare yourself. Because if you're not prepared, the day that these people will bring their attack to you, you will be finished. So, what I wanted people to understand that if you want peace, you have to prepare for war. Because the kind of peace we're asking in Nigeria is a situation where somebody has taken your peace and they keep harassing you every day. They keep kidnapping you. They keep killing you. They keep attacking you. They keep raiding. So much is happening, even economically. You cannot just fold your hands and just go on business as usual. You have to fortify yourself. However, you have to be like somebody. That's why it's even spiritually. There is a time not to sit down in Zion. Is there not a cause?
Okay,
So,
Mr. Chidi, I've heard you. There is a cause. And if you want us to go into the Bible, there is a whole ball game, a different ball game on its own. Right now, we are seeing how
every side you want to take
the whole ball game.
Every side you want to take it.
But
Go on.
I would, yes. I want us to be, very, very objective in outlining these issues. And one of the issues I hear you speak loudly is that people feel like they are not getting enough of the country's resources in their various states. Like you spoke about infrastructural development in the states, as people not having that enough. And then I want to say that crime is not peculiar to any tribe or state. In every state, people are kidnapping, people are being killed. So when we're addressing the issue of crime, it should be holistic, looking at criminals as criminals, not because they are from one state or the other. And I would like to ask you, what do you think?
Do you have an earpiece?
Okay, it's still echoing.
It's been echoing and people are complaining on my YouTube channel. See if you have an earpiece. Can we try it?
Okay, let me try and get earpiece and see.
Yeah, go get your earpiece. Yeah. So while Messi is gone, I just don't want us to misunderstand what I'm saying. What we are up about is we feel people are sitting down too quiet. People are not doing what you expect of them. I'm gonna wait for you, Messi, to.
Yes, please continue talking. But I hope I will not lose the discussion when I try to fix the earpiece.
No. You will not lose the discussion. So, people. I want people to realize that all we're trying to do is to charge you. Okay. Okay.
Okay, guys, thank you so much. I'm having, should I say, a heated discussion or a heated argument with my guest, but I apparently lost him. I'm going to invite him back immediately. Thank you, everyone who is watching. We'll get back to this discussion and ensure that we have peace at the end of it all. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Awesome. It's still echoing though.
Yeah, but I can't see you. I can't see your picture. We can't see you. It's all black from your end.
Really?
Yeah, your picture is not showing.
I don't know why.
Maybe
I'll go and you.
All All right, guys, I'm trying to reconnect back to my guest. Sorry for the hitches. We are going to try to correct that and he'll be back. Thank you. Oh, Mr. Chidi is still black. Are you sure you didn't turn your camera the other way around? Please check your camera settings.
Okay.
Still black. Whoa. Okay, viewers, we are having issue with my guest camera setting. He comes up and then it's showing black. I'm sure you're seeing black from where you are too. So I'm trying to reinvite him this time around. I pray I see you. So Mr. Chidi, I can't see you again. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear you. I can see you.
I don't know why. I can hear you faintly, but I can't see you.
I don't know.
That's strange. That is very strange, Mr. Chidi.
Maybe they don't want.
They don't want to see my face.
We have to see you. This whole discussion must finish on the note of peace. So we have to see you, Mr. Chidi. I don't know how we are going to do this.
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's try again. Let's try again.
Okay, you can go off. Thank you, everyone who is watching this edition of Peace Talk with Mercy. We are far gone into our discussion, but I lost my guest. I'm going to try to invite him again. I keep inviting him and I'm seeing a dark wall. What is happening to his video? But I'm going to do that one more time. Ibe Christy, thank you, everyone who is watching. You're listening. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone who have joined the discussion today. I'm trying right now to add up my guests as I lost him severally. And Mr. Chidi, your video is still dark. How do we solve this?
I really, honestly, I don't know why.
Honestly, I don't know why.
Earpiece.
Do you want to get the earpiece again? Because
this is like the most strangest thing I've seen.
it's okay. I see stranger
Anytime
things
I'm online,
I can see you from my side. I can see myself
from this side.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I'm going to pull off the earpiece and see.
Okay, take off the earpiece. Maybe it will work.
This is something else. What do I do? Oh, guys, viewers, thank you so much. I'm finding it difficult seeing my guest's face wherever
it's
you
okay.
are. You can see. Maybe we just
It's
continue.
okay, Mercy. Don't even.
Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone who is viewing this video at this time. We have had some extensive discussion on our topic today. Mr. Chidi, my guest is, try again. Okay. My guest is really vocal and expressive about the things that are not happening well and why people feel marginalized and how, we have to find some kind of word to ensure. I'm like, no, we don't need to get there. We can sort out our differences, through dialogue and other peaceful means. Mr. Chidi. Mr. Chidi.
Oh yes, Mercy. I don't see you. I see. I don't know what is going on.
It's still black, Gbams. The feedback I'm getting is that you're black. I don't know what is going on. I don't know what is going on.
Maybe it's
And it must
Facebook.
be from your device, not mine. Eh?
I don't know. From my side, it is it from my. I wish I could show you a picture of what I am seeing, but from this side, it's absolutely okay.
What are you seeing from your side? Are you seeing yourself?
I'm seeing myself. I'm seeing myself.
So what is happening? Should I okay, let me finish this video and start again.
Okay.
That's just let's just try that. Okay. So guys, I will have to finish this video and start again because somehow we cannot be talking to a black, face or blackboard. We need to see him. We need to hear what he's saying clearly, and then we are able to also see him. So please, I'm going to finish this video and then start all over again. Hang in there with us. Don't go anywhere. This is going to get really interesting and impactful. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. See you soon.
And for those of you on YouTube, please just stand by. We will still join them. I don't know why suddenly they can't see my face, but I'm also not unmindful of Facebook, coming up with funny things. So I'm even gonna restart everything and see why all this is
Once more,
happening.
happy weekend, every one of you, my beautiful Facebook family and friends. It's always a delight to have you on Peace Topping. Once more, happy weekend, every.
Um, so like I said, let's just hope that she will start again, and we will.
Once more, happy weekend, every.
Let's hope that this let's hope that they will correct everything and bring us back, because what we're discussing and the way we are talking, you know very well that Facebook doesn't like when you talk like that. They want you to only do controlled controlled talking and say only what they want to hear you say. But that's not how we roll. We need to be Okay, guys. Sorry, she's come back on. Let me go and see if we can reconnect. But I promise you, all this is not happening from my side. Okay, it's not from my side that this is happening. Um,
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm communicating with my guest. He's not able to see me for me to invite him. So we are chatting to see how I can reconnect back to my guest. Thank you so much for joining this edition of Peace Talk with Mercy. The discussion had begun and it's so interesting. You know, he's addressing peace from the side of war. And I'm saying, well, we need to fight peacefully, you know, to ensure that people lives don't get lost and we know we don't destroy ourselves in trying to get peace. We can get peace through peaceful means, dialogue, you know, understanding. Just keep talking. Do this for us, do that for us. Government needs to know that Nigerians are peaceful and they need to do the right things to ensure that all Nigerians are carried along and no tribe feel marginalized. Thank you so much for joining this edition. I'll keep trying to rejoin my guests to the show. And if I'm unable to, you know, have him join this video, I will have to stop and restart again. Request for me to join. Okay. I'm doing that right now.
I hope this time it works.
Yeah, I hope so too. Thank God your video is back. I'm excited about that. He commented and I've invited him. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi. Thank you so much, everyone who is watching. Thank you for hanging in there. We have stopped and started like this is the second or third time and you're still there. Thank you guys. We are making peace possible. Okay, Mr. Chidi, I'm enjoying our discussion already. Like you're addressing
Yes.
peace from the side of war, and I'm saying, let's see how we can, you know, all
I think it's
develop our country peacefully.
yes,
So you're
Mercy.
welcome back.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
think it is really, really important that we address this war thing so people don't get it out of context. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I tried to give you the analogy that you have to, when you are facing so much, even in a marriage. Let me use the analogy of a marriage. If you are in a marriage and you don't like the marriage, I think even the echo is gone. So if you're in a marriage and you don't like, yeah, it's gone.
Jibams, thanks for that. Jibams, is there still an echo?
No, I don't see any echo. It's perfect now.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sir,
you
you can
see,
continue.
even when you're in a marriage and you begin to see that your husband is cheating, he's spending your money, he's wasting your children's money, so many things are happening, you need to get ready for a war, because the moment you confront him with these things, it's not going to be palatable. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to say. If a woman is seeking for the peace of her family, her children, is thinking about securing her family's future, and she sees that there's another female that is dating the husband. She sees that the husband is a drunkard, is putting money into their account and spending it. He sees that their husband is not planning about their children's education. This woman doesn't have to just lie down and sleep from morning till night. She's got to get up and prepare for war. She has to call the husband one day and say, honey, sit down, please. We need to talk about this thing. And then the husband is, that's what I'm trying to say. It's not a time if she wants to resolve this thing. However, that resolution is going to come. It may end up in her leaving the house and going away. I don't know if you saw the video that is viral about the Ghanaian pastor that killed the wife. If you see, it's on my channel too. That lady should not have been killed if she took the decision a long time ago. So that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that people cannot just keep quiet. You need to be able to resist. You need to be able, let me tell you something. When people keep talking about sitting down with the government and dialoguing, it is because they don't understand their position in their relationship with their government. The government, the president, is your servant. When he came to be voted to power, he came to you and he was begging you because he understands that you are the boss. Your senators, your members of House of Representatives, your governors, they know the power that you have because democracy is the government of the people, by the people, for the people. The power resides with the people. But
so, Mr. Chidi, okay, this is about holding government responsible.
Well, it is about this war thing. So the point I'm trying to make is this, that when the people that are supposed to be your servants, just like in your own house, the servant that is supposed to be your servant in your house, all of a sudden, that your servant takes over Oga's car, and Oga is now the one opening the gate for the servant, takes over Oga's master bedroom, drives you, the owner of the house, to the boys' quarter. The day you wake up, for you to have peace and get back your master bedroom and get back your house and get back everything, you need to be ready for war. It's not going to be easy. That's what I'm trying to say. Not the war. See, when we keep telling people that it's going to be easy, that it might not involve some fighting, that then we are not being very, very sincere to them. There's no way in that kind of situation where they have taken over everything, it's not going to come out, it's not going to come easy. That's all I'm saying when I'm saying you have to be ready. And it's not something that I invented. It's something that's existing there. It's a Latin saying there.
Okay, Mr. Chidi, let me take you on your words. So the fight is about getting government to do the right thing. It's not against any tribe or religion. It's not against any tribe. If people feel marginalized, it's because government is not doing certain things for them. So they don't need to carry out the fight against Hausas or Yorubas carrying it out against, any other tribe. So it's about getting Nigerians, no matter your tribe or religion, to fight for the right thing to be done.
Okay,
so when Igbos are calling out Hausas, I think we're not getting it right.
No, can I answer? Can I help you there? And you know me,
okay.
I don't like to sugarcoat things. And that's why a lot of people don't like me or agree with me. It is the irresponsibility of the government that has allowed this struggle to degenerate to a point where it now becomes about tribe. Because a responsible government, seeing that it's not every Fulani person that is a bad person. I have Fulani friends. But a responsible person, seeing that Fulani headsmen, we know who they are, go to a place and attack a village and kill people, and we see it. And when you come to talk about it, you say they are bandits. You say they are hooligans. You call them a certain name. And we see videos of the people that perpetrated this act. doing video and saying it's because our brother is the president. A responsible government will address that immediately. But when you don't address it, then we begin to say, what is going on? When we look at the service chiefs, when we look at the people who are in positions of authority, and they seem to belong to a certain tribe. See, we are not fools, and you cannot insult our intelligence. So if we keep calling you government, but you keep showing us clearly that that government is controlled by a certain group of people, then we will call a spade a spade. We will tell you that it is your Fulani cabals that are leading us. And I want somebody to prove to me that this person, that person, it's not a Fulani person. No, when you prove that to me, then I'll stop calling out the tribe name. And I am not calling out the tribe name. I'm calling out a specific group in that tribe. The Hausa person is not my problem because the Hausa person is also facing marginalization. In the past, we thought that everybody in the north was the problem of the west. But education and people like you and me who have made effort to research, we have now understood that it is not the whole tribe that is our problem, that it is individual poverty that we are talking about. So even in that place, they have the greatest amount of marginalization. So what are we talking about here? So when you see an Igbo man, for instance, being after saying that a Fulani man, see, let me tell you something, Mercy, my dear Mercy. These people have twisted our brains. They have made us not to be able to say Igbo, Yoruba, Idoma. You should proudly say that. There's no crime. It is for a very, very, very hideous agenda that they remove history from our books. It is for that reason that they say, don't say Nigeria, don't say Nigeria. Yes, we will say Nigeria, but we are individuals inside Nigeria. We are people of distinct, beautiful cultures. I grew up, I did my youth service in Benue State. I enjoyed the TV people. I was in Otukpo. I was in Macaulay. Wherever I am, I enjoy the culture of the people. So don't stop us from doing that, because when we go back to appreciating who we are, understanding and liking who we are, it gives us the boldness to challenge whoever is doing what they're doing. But when they make you lose your identity, when they make you just be floating, then they can manipulate you like they are manipulating us right now. In Nigeria, the master has become the servant. And the servant, the public servant who is supposed to be waiting by the table and asking you, are you okay? Do you want more food? Is now sitting on the table, and you, that is the master, is eating from the crumbs that is falling off the table of the servant, the public servant. Do you get what is going on?
Very well, Mr. Chidi. Thank you so much. And I hear a lot you have said about what the government needs to do. So I would like for us to just, talk on how we can bridge this gap between government and the people. What can the government do to be more responsible to ensuring that all Nigerians, are being well catered for? I know that when the president came in, he said, I am for everybody and I belong to no one. How can we ensure that this kind of narrative of our leaders being for everyone is being put in place?
Okay.
Government responsibility to ensure that marginalization is addressed.
So, Mercy, that's where the problem is. The train already left the station. You're talking about like 4-5 years ago. We, the people, came to the government. And the primary responsibility of the government is the providing security for its citizens. Security, job security, education security, the real security, and all kinds of security. But the government failed the people. And the people have been crying. They say, we are hungry. They say, we can't, please help us. The government put ear plugs in their ear. So the people have passed the point of negotiation. I was talking with somebody and he says, if you dialogue with it, I say, Do you know how many they have held constitutional conference? They have held so many people have gathered together to look at the constitution, to look at what is supposed to be done. And they always come out with what you see those papers when they carry them on a dolly, they're like 200, 1,000 pages. If the government should even look at those papers and do even 1% of what is in those papers, people will be okay. But the government continuously has refused to listen to the people. Let me go by your own words. You said when General Buhari came to power, he said, I am going to do this, I'm going to do this. You tell me, did he do it? No. So the people no longer trust the government. And whenever there's a trust issue in a relationship, you need to, you see, I don't know how to put this. The Nigerian people, and that's Mercy, that's a little impression I want to correct in this whole thing. The Nigerian people, we are peaceful. All we want is peace. Peace is our name already. All we want to do is to just drink our garri. That's all we're asking for. See, leave me to just drink my garri. I'm not asking you for meat, for rice, for chicken. I want to drink my garri and sleep. It's okay, oh, you've not given me bed. Let me just sleep in my one room without light on the ground, but you refuse. So this dialogue thing that you're asking about, we have exhausted all manner of dialogue. It is the government that is the aggressor. So we are saving ourselves from the government. Do you think we don't want to negotiate? Do you think we don't want to dialogue? But how? When? The people that you want to dialogue are not listening to you. They are not. How? Just tell me through what means they are listening to you. You just survived COVID. That everybody know what happened in COVID. Look, the reason why you want to become the president or a governor or a senator is because you feel that you know about the situation more than other people. So a government that is supposed to know, you don't wait for me to tell you that after COVID, that people are already dead, that they have not been working. Immediately you open up the doors for them to come out and try to breathe. You slam them with fuel increase. What kind of a government is that? And you want them to come and negotiate with you? You're a wicked government. You don't. What? Do you understand what I'm saying, Mercy? It drives me crazy that you would tell me, no, don't pay me lip service. I'll tell you, Mercy, I love you. Oh, Mercy, I really love you. And immediately you turn your back, I bring a knife and I cut you on the back. What kind of love is that? You think if I tell my wife that I love my wife and I go outside and I go and do crazy things, is that love? Or I tell my children that I love them and I line them up and I begin to whip them with no. So what the government is saying and what they are doing is different. And what they are doing is hitting us more than what they are saying. So we have passed that dialogue. We have come to a point where we are saying that the government should just resign. You don't know what you're doing. Everything you promised us before, you have failed. Our people say that it means that when your sleep is beginning to sweet you, that's when you begin to snore. But if you are having the sleep and all you're seeing is bad dreams and nightmares, you got to wake up. That's what the people are going through right now. It is a nightmare for them.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Chidi. I'm sure you've expressed the anger and the annoyance of most Nigerians, who really, really feel marginalized and who are being hit by the economic realities in Nigeria today. And it's just how people feel. That is why people want to just go on their own and drink their garri in peace, like you said during the show. Yes, I do understand all the grievances, the hunger, the insecurity, educational insecurity, and all that we are dealing with. and whatever anyone says right now is legitimate. You know, whatever anger Nigerians express right now is legitimate, and I pray that our government take real action in addressing these issues, because truly that is where it is at. End up destroying the Nigeria we are fighting for, and that is why I said that is not the route to go. We'll keep talking like this and hoping that government would hear and do the right thing. Election is coming again in 2023, and I hope Nigerians are more aware to truly vote for the right leaders.
Mercy.
For now, we have
Mercy, no, please. That's not where I'm going to. We are
talking to try to understand each other.
You see, I respected you because I came on your show. You see, all the things I'm saying is because I'm on your show. That's not even the real me. This is not my face. So, see, Mercy.
Like, seriously, I'm more aggressive.
No, it's not about, see, I don't wish. I take it back. That's not what I mean. But you would have to be talking to the person who they came to his family, dragged out every member of their family, cut the belly of a pregnant woman, cut the child into pieces. You would have to be talking to this person to really get how they are feeling. You see, there are certain things that are cliches where you just say it for saying sake. You know, we have to keep talking. No, we don't have to keep talking. Meanwhile, while you're talking, people are dying. No way. If I have 10 children and I'm talking with you and I lose one and they are 9 and I'm still talking with you and I lose 2, 3, 4 and at 5 children, meanwhile your own children are secure, they are 10 and I'm the one that keeps losing. And you keep telling me that we have to keep, no, we don't have to keep talking. We don't have to keep, I have to do what I feel. And right now, what I see, you're not listening to me.
Right now, what do you think should be done?
What should be done is that the person who has refused to do what they are supposed to do should just get away from that seat. Buhari should just resign. His government has failed. See, if we continue with Muhammad Buhari and his government, they are leading us into a deep gully. And that is a warning for Nigerians. We have tried them, and I'm not being political here. I'm saying that if you look at the way Nigerians are going, I know I'm talking it on your show, it's not good and all that, but that is the truth. See, Mercy, there's something I told you. I mark my word, mark my word, my sister. You are my sister. We go way back from Family Worship Center, and you know how I treat you. Mercy, I see you like my blood sister. Your show is a very good show. But it's about time that we begin to address the needs of the people. You see all this peace thing. You have to talk about peace as it relates to people. Don't just talk about the peace so that they like you because you're talking about peace. No, it should, look, let us be real with the people. People are suffering. People are hurting. People are crying. People are dying. Can you imagine that they just came out of COVID and you're increasing fuel? And you're not increasing. Do you know the last time you increased their salary? And yet you are buying billions of money. You're taking loan. They are seeing now. So let us talk about what they are going through. And if you do that, I'm telling you, you will have millions flocking to your show. Enough of all this thing. See, it is peace talk, yes. But you see, when you bring people like me talking the way I'm talking, don't care. The people that will not want to come to your show, they are fewer than the people who will come to your show when we address the needs of the people. There are people who tell you, Mercy, no, you just have to talk about peace. You know how difficult it was for us to come up with a topic, because you just like Chidi, we still have to. Yes, we have to, but we are hurting. We are Mercy. I don't know about you. We are hurting, and where we are right now, government should just keep quiet and watch us. If the government was wise, you see Omoyele Sowore, you see members of the Revolution Now movement, you see IPOB, you see Oduduwa, you see everybody who is agitating. They are performing their constitutional rights. It is not your right to tell me how to exercise my rights. No. Human rights are my property. You cannot give me human. Do you understand what I'm saying, Mercy? So all this thing about trying to victimize, you're trying to make us the aggressors. No, all we are doing, we own the government. We elected you into power, and the way we are just exercising our rights. So you now coming to tell us again how to operate the same constitution that brought you into power. Oh, so when the constitution was going to bring you into power, it was okay. When the constitution gave you all your rights, it was okay. But when the constitution gave us our right, now you're afraid and you're telling us, no, don't do that. Come and do it a certain way. No, you have done your own. We will do our own. Whoever wins each other, let the person, when we win them, like it was done in Mali, then we will decide how we want to rule ourselves. It is not about them, it's about us. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chidi. Thank you so much. You're cracking. Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well.
The network is bad on your side. Can you hear me?
Network is bad on my side.
Can you hear me now, Mr. Chidi?
Mercy, Nepa took light in Canada. Okay, now I agree with you.
Oh, crack network.
I can hear you very well.
So I'm wondering if you can hear me. Okay, so thank you so much for expressing that anger on behalf of Nigerians. This is more like a vetting kind of discussion or a vetting kind of show. Let's hear what you're angry about, and I believe that this will get to, be heard by the right quarters, and the necessary action would be taken. So what is your last word for peace? A line or two as we conclude our discussion, because you have said so much, and so much. We know what the issues are right now, and the ball is in the court of government to do the right thing. So in the final kind of line, what is your final word for peace?
My final word for peace is for Nigerians to realize what is theirs and operate like they know what belongs to them. They need to take back their rights. They need to take back their country. They need to exercise their fundamental human rights without being afraid of anybody. October 1st is coming, and the government is planning to celebrate Nigeria's independence, where Nigeria is being ranked as the poorest nation in the world. Nigerians should come out peacefully on the street, in their house, wherever, and speak to the government in a language that the government understands. That is the language of peace. Protest is a language of peace. Let me tell you, let me close with this. You know that Peter Tosh song that I used to sing? Everyone is crying out for peace, yes, but none is crying out for justice. I really don't know why. I don't want no peace, yes. I need equal rights and justice down in Nigeria, equal rights and justice down in Biafra, equal rights and justice down in Peace Talk with Mercy, equal rights and justice. That's what I want. I want. Yes, that's what we want. Equal rights and justice. When you do that, we will have peace.
Without equal rights and justice, there really can't be peace. And that is what that is what Peace Talk is asking for. We're just saying go about it, in a peaceful way, which you already agree with me that whatever protest they're having is peaceful.
Yes,
nobody is carrying arms to protest sites. We all go, everybody go there, armless and all of that. So Nigerians should be allowed to express themselves. So we are actually on the same page, Mr. Chidi. At the end of the day, we are on the same page. Seriously, we are on the same page. I'm just saying, let's be peaceful in our approaches. And
we have all the time.
On what the issues are, but I was also going to say about constructing and even making demands of government. That can be done very constructively without abuses. That is what I think. That is what I think. At least on this one, I'm entitled to how I feel we should express ourselves. But however, you have done so well speaking on behalf of Nigerians. Someone commented here, Williams Efe Tosan. He He said, well said, Dr. Chidi, no sugarcoating. You spoke the mind of most of us. So that's a comment from one of our viewers. Yes.
Thank
so
you, Mercy.
You actually spoke the mind of
Mercy, quickly, I want to add this. I want to add this, Mercy. See, we have been very, very constructive. See, when the abuses that you hear is the result of a situation that has been allowed to degenerate. And unfortunately, you would have expected that the government will start a process. You see, people are not fools. People are not fools. If you begin to do something, they can tell you where that thing is leading to. But if what you are doing, if you start a sentence, they can tell where you're going to end. So they are being abusive, they are being aggressive, they are adopting the measures they are adopting because of what they are getting from the government. But unfortunately, this government, I don't know, they are not feeling it. They are not. If you beat a child and the child starts crying, and you don't do anything, they say, you don't do anything, small time, the child will, that is what is happening. So that Nigerians are beginning to sound abusive and insulting, they are just expressing how, but inside every one of them, they are actually very peaceful people.
Thank you so much. Nigerians are peaceful people, and would be ending on that note. Once again, Mr. Chidi, thank you so much for venting on behalf of Nigerians. We are going to try to keep expressing, this how we feel, and we believe that at the end of it all.
I will close your program in the way that you like, because yes, that's
Thank
so that
you. Thank you. I'm so happy about that.
Just because
I'm excited. See me clapping for you.
Let's go back to what they like. But just to let you know that
thank you.
Anyhow way they want
thank
it.
You.
When they become good
thank
people,
you.
Dress up again and
thank
we'll talk
you.
to them. Mm-hmm. So
thank you.
When they decide
so the government,
we will come to a seat and we will say, oh yes, my name is Dr. Chidi. I'm here to talk on behalf of the Nigerian public and to let you guys know that, the government is actually trying to do something that is for the benefit of all. You see, we can do all that.
I want the revolutionists, Miss Dr. Chidi. You guys are making a huge difference, and I believe that this will all end well.
So this is the best thing to do. We will wear our suit, but we will still have our revolution cap, and we will fight them.
I'm going to still have my revolution cap and t-shirt very soon.
No, we will get it. I'm sure Omayele Shore will send you one. He was in your show. I'm sure he will send you.
Yes, he actually promised me one. So I'm going to wear it and, advocate for that peaceful revolution. And I know that government will hear us.
On 1st of October, we are having a protest, and I hope that people like you and people that watch your show and your fans will come out and stand up. Protest is not a crime.
It's going to be a physical protest or online?
No, it's going to be a physical protest, and we're doing it internationally. All over the world. We will be having our own here in Canada. People in Europe will be having their own. People in the United States will be having their own, and in Nigeria will be having our own.
Okay, yeah. And the fight is for equal rights and justice.
Yes.
For every Nigerian.
Yes. And that's equal right. That's equal rights is what will make room for the Biafran to be able to express themselves, for the Oduduwa person. Whether it will work or it will not work, that is not your business or my business.
When you say Biafran, you are referring to Igbos and Oduduwa Yorubas, and every other tribe in the country.
No, that's what I'm saying, Mercy.
Let's not go back to the interview.
I don't get back to the interview. Okay, but I'm just saying that Nigeria will guarantee for every Nigerian, wherever they are, to pursue whatever. It is not your business whether they succeed or not, whether they are middle belts, whether they are Arewa, whatever they want. Let us bring Nigeria to a point where they allow everybody to drink their garri peacefully. That's what we're asking for.
Okay, thank you so much. And time did not even allow us. I wanted us to look at, other bigger countries who are also more diversified than Nigeria and how they are able to conduct themselves peacefully. But I'm sure that would be a discussion for another time. Thank you so much, Mr. Chidi,
Okay.
for being on Peace Talk with Mercy.
Thank you, Mercy. Thank you very much.
Like, I feel like talking on and on and on again, but we have to end it here.
Okay.
Amazing discussion today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mercy. Bye-bye.
All right, so do enjoy a beautiful weekend
Thank you.
and see you
You
next
too.
time on Peace Talk with Mercy.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
God bless you, sir.
Bless you
All right,
too.
guys, that was a very heated discussion today on Peace Talk with Mercy. I really enjoyed the discussion. It's allowed to, it's good to allow people vent whatever their anger is, whatever their annoyance is, how they feel marginalized. And that was what my guest did on behalf of all Nigerians who feel marginalized and angry about the state of things in our country. I believe that as we continue to talk, we are forging ahead, in peace, in unity, and ensuring that there's good development in our country, Nigeria. Thank you. Peace Talk with Mercy is ending here. I will need for you to go back to having your Saturday weekend fun and ensure that you are at peace with yourself, with your family members, and with everyone around you. Thank you for always watching Peace Talk with Mercy. Have a beautiful weekend and see you at our next edition. Bye bye. Thank you, everyone.